earlier, but yeah, let me just break this down, man. And I just really actually added what was the other one? Um, yeah, man, it's just the way I got the chart now, man, is super dope. And I'm just gonna use this until I digest this for next probably 6 months. I don't need nothing else, man. This is it. I mean, he probably has a lot of other nice little tools, but I'm gonna work on this and this depth of market, man. And then I'm just gonna focus on these two things because I've been back testing this thing along with the ADD, and it works, man. And it works outside of ADD too, which is nice. And it respects those levels. Somebody got
The
some feedback
reason,
on.
listen, the reason why natural gas and oil and all that follows the market internals is because it's part of the major market movements, like
Right.
the S&P 500, the Dow Jones. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And the
Yeah.
Russell and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's part of the equation of the S&P 500. Natural gas, oil, all that,
Yeah. Natural gas
minerals,
moves.
gold.
Yeah. Yeah. Natural gas moves, man, nicely. I was just was looking at it, man. And then I did I pulled up GJ. No, I pulled up this on a 4 hour time frame. So I was like, look at this, man. Where was I mean, look at these levels, man. The levels are just like on spot, man. And I had this one not too much though. Not that, but GJ, man, I was looking at that. So I was like, okay, you can do GJ. Look at this out. GJ's here, right? I think I had it on the 4 hour time frame here. I had FEGs here. So look at this right here. Look at this. I can tell you. Get rid of this other thing here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. This. Look how dope this is. That's Spaceman Splendid, man. Look how dope this is. Let me check this out. Hide all this other crap here. Look at this. All right, that's 4 hour time frame, right? So let me see. Let's see what I got for my time here. I had to pick it up. Has to be tick was had to be 0.02. And this one here, let's see. 0.02. That. So I have my tick like this. Okay, so here we go. Check it out. That's not too bad. I mean, we still work with it a little bit. There it is. You can still work with the I still gotta get the is it 4? 4 is what? Weekly, yeah, weekly. Here we go. So I gotta work with this. Weekly here. And then let's see. See how that looks. That doesn't look too bad. Still gotta work with the levels here till you find one. That's good. But it's pretty good right there. I can see.
John,
Yeah, I can see it's pretty good. Yeah.
hello, hey,
Hello, hey.
how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good, good. So, question. So this is a new product you're using. It's called
Yeah.
Spaceman Master.
Yes, it's dope. It's it's from this guy here. Seb turned me onto this. It's from this guy here. So I don't promote him, but this is the shit here. This thing here. That's what it
Okay.
is. I mean, it's 250. So I mean, some people, it is what it is. So that's kind of what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
So what is the functions of this particular indicator?
who wants to answer that question?
Okay, okay. So
Seb,
basically,
go ahead, Seb.
so so basically, it's a time-based market auction
Okay.
profile. So instead of volume, it calculates in time, which is the proper way to do it. Because the
Okay.
markets don't care about volume; they care about time.
Okay.
So what's the question that somebody has about this? That's a good question. By the way, Pam.
No, I was just asking about the functions of it and like the purpose. And he said that the market doesn't care about volumes, that it cares about time.
Correct. Because markets like to find places where it could auction prices as long as possible. So it magnetates towards that area. Does
That
that make
makes no
sense?
sense. That makes no sense from everything we've been taught. Volume, without volume in the market, how can there be any
Because they
movement?
lie to you, and that's why 99% of you guys are straight blowing up accounts. You guys blow accounts all day, every day. But then me and I've been doing this for over 20 years, and this is how you do it. Market don't care about volume. They go to an area, auction as much as they need. They need, oh, you know what? I need 20 million barrels of oil at this location. I need time to do transactions. So I need to go there and get the 20 million barrels of oil or so on. That's just an example. It's more complicated, but if you want to get more information, Shadow Trader, go to YouTube and type in Shadow Trader, and he got videos. You
Oh,
could, you know,
Could you drop that in the chat too, please? Shadow Trader, drop that in
yeah,
the chat.
you'll find it.
You can go
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Markets don't care about volume. They don't care about that.
Hey, Debbie, do
Yes,
you remember when Elise was on for that session that we had last month?
right,
And she said the key to trading was time
and
and
price. Yes, time and price, I so understand and
Yeah.
agree with. But without volume, how could they move?
Our volume doesn't mean anything to the market at all. We are
Interesting.
so small that we don't even make a single impact. But when the market makers put in their orders, that's what's moving the market. And they have a set time that's in the algorithm of when they're loading their orders.
Correct.
And
Thank you.
if
That was
you
perfect.
go and you're back testing like NAS, for example, and you have the 9:30 opening bell, right? That's when all the market maker orders
Are
are
being
in the
put in.
algorithm and are released. And then you'll see all of those orders go into the system. And then it kind of dies down, like after 11 o'clock in the morning, right?
Right, right.
Because they're done for the day, basically.
So
Yeah,
so what
everything.
you're saying is it's about the market maker's volume versus our volume.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
that makes
yes,
sense
yes.
because you're
That makes
dealing
a
with
lot
you're
of
dealing with the
sense.
banks.
Yes.
That makes sense because you're dealing with the Bank of Japan is not Joe Schmo. So the Bank of Japan is going to move the yen the way it wants to move it, or J.P. Morgan or the hedge funds. Those people are wondering why is the yen overbought because that's what they want. They're going to move the market that way. We're just a pebble in the ocean. Not even that,
Right.
like a little pebble in the ocean, and these people move the market. So the what we want to do is we want to get the tools to help us trade with the markets. Because if the market's gonna get pushed down like this, then I want to be in the mix. This when I took this trade, I was on the train going down, not the other way. So I was fortunate to have some indicators and some price action and some technical analysis and yada 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 allow me to help me trade this based on what I see in the markets and what I see as far as these technical analysis and how the market makers are moving. Like the market maker tools is what you want. If you don't have the market maker tools, then you're not going to be able to trade with the market makers. That's where I always ask myself, why did I lose trades early on when I was learning how to trade? Why was I blowing accounts? I can be real. I blew 3 accounts. I blew MFF account. So I'm not saying I'm proud about that, but I learned, okay, I was messing up. How much did you lose? 10, 11 grand, something like that. Some people have lost more. I get that. I'm not comparing my loss to nobody else. But at the same time, I said I got to get right. I had to get right. So I wasn't right. So as I told people before, how do you get right? Because a lot of people I know want to make this a
So,
career.
but like when the stock market started being recorded,
What's that? What'd you say?
I have a question, John.
Yeah, go.
you talked about market maker tools, right? So I wanted to know, like, okay, are you using all the market maker tools, or are there specific market maker tools that allows for this system to work? And then also for this new indicator that you're showing, what is the success ratio? What is the win rate?
80% I've won on NOS.
Okay.
75 to 80%. I'd say 70%. 75. But without this, I was 75. With this now, my rate is now 75% plus. So I do. No one's going to win trades all day. That's
Right,
this.
right.
But I do win trades. So I'm hovering between 70 and 75, which I never hovered in my life. Never.
Right.
Not in the 4 years I've traded, I haven't done 75%. Never. I've been 60, 50, 30, 20, way to give up, throw the computer at the window, stop trading, scream at, my mom and everybody else in the room, and, curse Santa Claus out and curse all y'all out here on this call, and curse out the market makers and curse out every living creature that I could think, until I was like, you know what? I'm not right. So me personally, since I wasn't right, I had to get right. So
Right.
I call it eternal reflection. That's what I call it.
Right.
Uh,
You said market maker tools. So when you say that, what tools are you referring to?
well, this one down here is one. It's called
Market
market in terms of
Intelligence.
our ADD. Excuse me,
Okay, yeah,
ADD.
yeah.
So what I did was I created these rules. I don't know if you've seen this or not,
Mm-hmm.
but I went and created these rules. So these rules basically, because when I was introduced to the ADD, I had a few rules, but they were good rules. You know what I'm saying? If it's above 1800, you're bullish. Below, bearish. If it's somewhere between, it's a ranging day. Getting tongue tied. Ranging day, but with a ranging day, it's like a box. It's like a trap box, and then you got to use. Then from that point, you got to use what you've learned before in the past. You got to use your price action. So a trap box to me is like initial balance. So this new Spaceman thing, it's just like I've said. This is what this is supply and demand on steroids. That's what it is, really. Because if you break it down, let me break this down to you real quick. If I don't have this on here, if I take it off, what do you have? A naked chart, right? How were we taught to um, graph this? Mark it up. How were we taught? Well, I can tell you how I was taught. I was taught to take the high. It's like a football field. High, put one there, right, and then like a highway, and then
Yeah,
you put
top-down
one
analysis, yeah.
right top-down analysis right here. So from there, then what do I do? Well, then they say, oh well, you can go in the middle. Actually, wasn't even that. It was this. Let's go back to the basics. This is what I was taught, the basics. I
Right.
was taught from like when you walk, like, okay, well, look for the this is the high, boom, right there. Actually, wasn't even on that. It was on higher levels. They told me to go to higher levels and do it, like weekly, monthly. They said that. So when I first started trading, I went to the higher levels and went here, and I went here, and they said, all you gotta do is just wait till it come to one of them levels and trade off it. I was like, okay, that seems pretty easy. And then it's not as easy as you know. Then they said, look for most touches. That's one right there, right? And then there was one right here. This is the basic one-on-one baby pips. So once you get that, you go into candles or high whatever else, and you just adjust your trade, your lines to wherever you think the line's going to be, because the lines don't catch the wicks. So here's a level right here, maybe something like that, maybe here, something there, maybe depending on what you're going to do. And maybe here, right on top. So it's one right there, and then I can probably put one or two right here, maybe somewhere up in here, like that. That's nice. Boom, 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 right there. And then because you're getting both support and resistance, and then maybe right here. So I have those lines, and then from there I can trade. I say, okay, well, that's a daily time frame. So let me come down to 4 hour time frame and look for order blocks. Or order blocks are going to be up here someplace. Here's a simple order block right here. This, I think everyone would agree that's a level right there, somewhere up in there. It's a level right there because it hit resistance 1, 2, and it bounced. So if it's up here someplace, then if price comes up here, then you're looking for a sell. Same down here. If you look for a buy, this is another zone down here, right? This is me drawing it in, right? So if this comes down here, I'm expecting it to go back up. That's just okay. Support one here, one here. So this would be a double bottom. This is double top, 1, 2. So it's price action. Or you got one here, or whatever you're gonna do. Or you can draw trend lines on things. So once you get this to the 4 daily, you come to the 4-hour time frame, and then you look for that. What's your entry going to be here, right? One right here breaking. It's got to break above. This broke above. I mean below. They get a retest, but you see it went down. And then you go to the 15-minute time frame, and kind of go from there. But what that did was, okay, I did all that, and that was cool, but I wanted more. So I said, how do I trade this on using other stuff? So then this market internals came about. Market internals is mainly, to me, is the glue that, and the space-time remaster is just icing on the cake. This is the cake here. So I said, okay, well, let me go back and backtest this, because most times people trade options, it's not on daily time frames. Stocks, they trade at 1, 5, 15 because intraday. So they are doing contracts, whatever else. But specifically, NAS is scalped. But you can get 2, 3, 400 pips on NAS and hold it depending on the time or whatever, that type of thing. So my thing was, okay, I need some tools. So this came about. I said, okay, well, how do I use this tool here? So I had to say, NAS is like a stock. It is tech stocks. So 9:30 it opens up. So I said, okay, here's this ADD here, right? So I made these. I created these rules for myself. These other rules came about from a blueprint that Seb gave us. So I just basically tweaked it to a point where, okay, I need to look to see. I want to know every option that NAS has. So anytime NAS opens up, I know how to trade it. You know what I'm saying? This scenario. So let's see. The first 2 things that I did was, if NAS opens up above, this is the levels of this indicator. This indicator is free. It's for those that don't know, it's market internals. So this market internals is what I call market maker tools. So it's by Makito or whatever. So what I've noticed with this is, okay, well, how do I trade this using this? So when you see here's a perfect example. So this little volume indicator here, or volume, whatever you call it, it opened up where? My settings here, right, are what? 1800, negative 1800, right? And the middle is 0. So, I mean, you could call it 2000 if you want to. So if it opens up at 1800, it stays above 1800, what happens to NAS? It's simple, right? You can see, let me make this little line a little smaller so you can see what I'm talking about. I did backtest on this, and what did I see? It stayed above 1800. Can you see that? Even though it's like red candles, but it's floating above 1800. So what does that mean when it does that? It means that it's bullish, right? And you can clearly see that it's bullish, right? See, you clearly see that.
Floating above 1800 with all red candles.
Means you're getting
would make-
retracements, right? Make you nervous, right?
Well, it just wouldn't make me feel comfortable. That's not a sign to get in long for me.
Okay, well, this is how I flipped it. So I agree with you on that. That's a good point. I got red candles in here, so then what I do is I have to look at my price action. So then I come here and say, what is it's like a train, right? I was saying earlier, you got a train to London and New York, tank bearish continuation. You got a train. So basically what I'm saying is that this is where's London at? So London is what? This is September 7th. This goes to next day, right? See that? So where did the bullish run start? Here, right? Would you say? And then it came up and went this way, right? From here, say somewhere here somewhere, right? So this is what I call, this is called a London, really a London to New York bullish train, right? That's what I call it. I make these things up for myself so I can understand what's going on, right? So would you agree with that? It does go into Asia, but it's really a London, right? Down here is London, right? This is New York, right here, New York, right? London in here, kind of consolidated a little bit, right? And then it broke out, right? 334, and then it opened up here, right? At 9:30, it went up one day, that's the 7th, and then it went up, what, 8th,
So wait a
right?
second. So look at where the thing opened up. It opened below the 0 on
Right.
the day, on that day.
Right. So it opened up here, right? Right here, right there, right? So if it opens up here, that means it's going to be a choppy day. So I have to wait until I got some price action. But if I go up here and see, well, damn, you know what? It's been moving up since when? It's been moving up since 1 o'clock on the 7th, right? So I already know that this market is going to be bullish. I already know it already because if I had my price action here, this was my little that'd be trap box, right? Right, and it broke the trap box, right? Did not break the trap box, and what it do, it retested the trap box multiple times. It formed a layer of support on the trap box, right? You see that?
Mhm.
You clearly see that, right?
Yep.
Okay, so what happened? This is a trap box. It came in the trap box, right? This is like the levels of Spaceman, but without the Spaceman. Come in here, violate this, and then what happened? It broke out, came back in the trap box, and hung out in the trap box. And then it came out the trap box, came back in, came back out, came back in, and retested. All this action right here is telling me this thing's gonna blow up because there's nothing down here. There's nobody down here partying. So the guy that's where's he at? Here, see, the man is here. There's nothing down here. He got a whole bunch of dudes down here, right? And there's nobody down here in the in this basement here. They're all above there. So this is a strong level of support right here. This is, to me, this is a strong, right, level of support, right? Would you agree with that? And this is ADE, right? What's ADE mean? All day, every day, all day, every day, right? Every day. That's what that means to me. So this is strong level all day, every day, right? You can see that, right? That's strong level because there's nothing below that. And this is
Right.
30-minute time frame, right? So then I know that this is going to be a bullish day, even without this. If I don't even put that in there, that's not even in there. We're doing it with
That-
no indicators, no indicators. This is strictly price action naked chart. If you give me this, I know it's going to be bullish because what I can do is I can draw a trend line, what I call a trend line to the sky. It's a ghost trend line. You ever heard of that? I made it up. A ghost trend line is where I can draw it out here someplace. I don't know where it is. I don't know. I can just draw it all the way up. I can draw it here if I want to, right?
I don't know, me looking at that would not make me know that it's definitely going bullish.
I know I would feel this is bullish
Without
now,
looking at anything else?
but before in the past, I would have been clueless. Today, without, I don't even need, I mean, you're going to use Spaceman ADD, but this is just
No, you
basic
would have looked
price
at other
action.
time frames. You would have
Okay.
looked at something else.
I'll look 15, same thing. See, it's in the track box. So that's a good point. So let's go to the time
Yeah, in
frame.
a trap box, it could go either way.
1 hour is in the trap box, right? It could go either way, but it hasn't broken this level since that's 6. So we're looking at how many hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go to 4-hour time frame and really get freaky with
Yeah,
it.
I see that. I see that. I
See
would,
that? So what if I said, okay, you know what? I need more. You're not giving me no more information. So I said, let me go over here and extend it and see. And what do we have here? Okay, well, I've got, I mean, it could go the other way and I could be totally screwed. But I always tell people, trust your analysis. Trust your analysis. It could go wrong. You're not going to win 100% of the trades, but trust your analysis. So if I got an area here, I said, okay, well, here's my area right here. Let me check this out. I got an area right here. Where's my price action zone? Okay, well, move to chart to the left, Mr.
I would have
John.
looked to the left and said
Right.
it could possibly want to take
It
that
could.
sell side
It could.
liquidity right there.
It could. It could. It
I
could.
mean, it could
It could. It could do a lot of things,
totally
right?
go that way.
So it's playing support and resistance over here.
Mhm.
But this is a powerful level because I see it hitting price a lot. Look at that over here. Price is hidden up here, a lot of noise over here. So whatever this level is, it's a very important institutional level. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Okay.
I can't tell you why, but it is. Let's see. Let's see if it comes back down. Will it come back down? Come back down. Let's see.
Is it a whole number? What's the number?
917. Let's make it a
So it's 920.
920. So does it come back? Let's see. Does it come back? Does it come back? Does it come back? Let's see. Let me move down a little bit and see. Does it come back? They're up there, right? So no. Does it come back? Okay. Does it come back? Does it come back? Let's go to the daily and see if it comes back on the daily. Boom, it does.
Yeah.
So that means it's legit, right? So let's go. We'll go over here, right there, going back. I can squeeze this thing in, squeeze it, and see what's going on with it. So it's been this way a long time, right?
I'll still say there's nothing that makes me think that, oh, that's definitely going bullish when that was all the information you were looking at.
Well,
I didn't see what you saw.
So if I see this, I say, okay, well, I feel confident that this is going to be bullish. Now, that's just based on what I did in the 30-minute time frame here. Now it's possible that it could go the other way. So then I say, okay, well, let me see what's going on here. I'm just in this area right here.
Right.
So if I go to daily, I see, okay, that's that. Okay. The 4-hour time frame is telling me something nice. 8-hour time frame is the same thing. All right. If I moved 8-hour time frame, remember 8-hour time frame is 1, 5, and 9. And I'm up at 1, 5, and 9. 4-hour time frame, I'm not, because that's 5 a.m. in the morning. That's not up. But these are 8-hour candles. So here's all the traffic here. And nothing's down here. And there's lower traffic down here.
Right, right.
Right. There's nobody partying down here. I would have, now they came down, broke it down here, then that's a different day. But here, and then I love this here. Look at this nice price action here. Look at this. Check this out. This is what really would fuel my fire, because I'm like, oh, look at these candle patterns, man. Look at the candle pattern right here.
Yeah,
Look at this nice
yeah.
candle right there. That's a nice wick down here to the bottom based on all this other downtrend. Nice wick into the thing, a nice wick here, nice wick there, and then boom, it went up.
Yep.
So that, I mean, again, it could say, you know, F you and then go the other way. And I'm okay with that, because that's would have been a lost trade. But based on what I'm seeing here, 4-hour, 8-hour time frame is talking to me. The 4-hour time frame is talking to me. The 1-hour time frame is talking to me. Where you at? We're here, right over here. I like what he's talking to me about. That's 1, 2, 3. The 30-minute time frame is where we were. That's looking nice right there, right? If I'm checking this trade this way, right there. 15 the same way. 15 got more of a trap box. Trap box at down here
Yeah.
somewhere. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
That dude's in here chilling. This is a perfect entry for the trap box here. Look at this. These people here, that's perfect.
Break and retest
That
right
break
there.
retest, and then on the trend line, that's
Yep.
a wrap. A 5-minute time frame, you know, yada yada yada, same thing. So that's just naked trading without no people, no clothes on. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt if I saw this action. So that's what this is, September 6th. All right. So then I say, well, let's throw on these dudes. Okay. We'll throw this dude on, and then what happens? Okay. Well, that was the where I had
He
this action
gapped
here.
up. He gapped up.
Right.
when he-
So this is just a little more confirmation. So this is September 6th. So what if I come to this Vold? September 6th. Look at that. September 6th over here. That's the 7th here. Vold is 7th, because the 6th is a Sunday probably. I would think. Let me go back to it and see what it was. What was this? This is September 7th. See September 7th?
Yep, yep.
So this little Vold is up. So this is another thing I did. Look at this. Look at this here. There was this
Phew.
big gap that had to fill. I was talking about this. It was up, 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 and then it tanked. It tanked. So this is halfway. It hasn't been there. So somehow this is what now? Tank day 1, tank day 2. Okay, so what if it drops again up here? What if it comes here and tanks again down here? Look at the level that it's tanking to. Look at that right there. Somewhere up in that level right there, right?
Yeah.
If I go, if I take this off, boom, and draw a whole line, I'm gonna see, remember, this 30-minute time frame. So I'm gonna far go back. Let's see what happened when it hit this line. If we can get a line there, let's see what happens. Let me go back here and make it. Okay, what happened when it got that far tanked? Oh, it even broke the line. So it broke the line here, right? You see, it's broke the line once, twice. Retest here. It came through here, and then what happens? So when this is 2 days tank, right? That's like this, right? It's just they broke the level. Let's find 2 right on the line. That's right here, 2 on the line right here, right? This is 2 on the line. So we
Yep.
can find 2 days that it's been like this. So that let's
Can
focus
you
on these
tell
2.
me, do you honestly understand what all that stuff is on the bottom right there?
This
Yes.
I don't use that,
Oh, okay.
because remember I have to. I mean, it's squeezed up. So if you unsqueeze it, right, then you see. Okay, you see the little volume there, histogram volumes right there. So you can see that the green. You see the green bars are up that way. You see it's choppy, right? And here it's choppy, right? Because it's green and red on both sides. You're looking for green all the way up the staircase like this, or red. Look at red. Okay, now look at this here. What do you notice about this? The volume, the bars are on this side, right? You don't see no greens. You see a little green up here, probably some pullback, and then came that way. But this is a high-low index what I use for some stocks. I mean, you can use it, not use it. But the main thing is, I want to look to see what happens when the price comes down to these 2 levels, because that's where I'm at right here.
Right.
So my thinking is this: it's going to gap up. Watch, and I need more room to. It's going to gap up because two down days, right? So I need to back test and see 2 down days. What does 2 down days mean in this volume chart, right? What does it mean? Okay, so I'm over here, so I need to go here and check. So I got these 2 days here. I got these 2 days crashing this level, right? So these are real days crashing. So what happened? It gapped up, right? Gapped up all the way up here. Went from here all the way up to here. It opened up. Then what happened? It tanked again. So that's kind of like another tank day, right? Tank day 1, tank day 2. So then I'm here. Okay, then what happens? Then it gaps up, right? It gaps up to here. Then what happens? It goes up. There's a bullish run, right? From here, opened up here and goes up. And then it's bullish run. So 2 days of tank was what? How many days of this was tank? 1, 2, 3, and gapped up.
Yep.
But this is another day of tank, but then it had to fill. It hasn't filled this up. This is the filling of it here. You see what I'm saying? This action didn't fill at all, but this gap got filled from here to here. Oh, from here to here. That's a gap. Let's see a gap here. Let's see if I can take the thing off. So I look for it. You can trade gaps. That's pretty good, right? So if I come over here, right? Where's the gap? The gap's all the way up. Remember, these are just 9:30 to 4:30. There's no after hour markets, you see? So it's 9:30 to 4:30. So if this gapped up, look at all this, I gotta fill. I gotta fill all this, right? Up to where it opened up here. So I have to fill this, right? That's the last piece right there. It opened up here and it came down. So it kind of filled a little bit, but it filled this part. This is the fill part of it. So this would have been a trade you'd have taken. You know what I'm saying? So then, okay, that's 2 days tank. How many days of tank is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It got to come up. So now this day tanked. All right, so that's 5 straight days, but this really is 2 straight days. 1, 2, 3. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'm over here, right? So that's one that I got to fill the gap. It filled the gap. Even if you didn't take any of these trades, you got this trade right here. It almost came all the way down to the bottom, but it didn't. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been a trade. If you didn't trade anything else, you could have came in here and get this trade knowing that this had to gap down. Now, what we got? This is a gap down here, right? From here to here is a gap down, right? So this is what stocks do, gaps up, gaps down. Open up here, and it went all the way down here, right? So that's a gap. So that's another gap right there. So where does this gap get filled up? So I'm going to erase this gap because I'm concerned about this gap here. So this gap here is here, from here to here. So where did it get filled up? Over here. See that? It totally filled that gap, did it not? This one filled the gap here, so it probably got filled here, right there. But this totally filled the gap right here. This one here is it. So if you didn't trade, you traded this, you could have got all this. You could have got all this. This totally filled the gap right there. And then this is done. So each day there's going to be a gap up, a gap down. Has to be filled, right? So on this volume chart, that's how I look at it. So you can come over here to the regular charts and you're gonna look for, okay, that big run here. This was the CPI news, remember that? And I was asking myself, when's that gonna get filled? This is a imbalance right here. This has to get filled. This candle right here. So this is a FVG 15-minute. You see that? So this level here is a gap. See the gap? The FVG fair value gap. This has to get filled sometime. It may not be soon, but if you can wait and catch this, see, if you catch this, if this keeps continue to go back up, see, there's a whole bunch of little FVGs you gotta take out. This FVG took out already, see? This little one right here. Look where the market stopped. It stopped right there. This little FVG is taken out, this little baby one. But look at this big one up here. If this gotta take it out. So Nas probably gonna gap up somewhere, gap down. So if it gaps up or gap down, it has to be filled. And it normally does get filled. If you look for gaps in the market, you see that, right? On MT4, you can see gaps. Oil gaps to death. Oil always gaps up and down. Let me take the indicator off and show you. Oil loves to gap up and gap down, man. You can see it. You'll see it by a space in the market, right? Empty. Let's see if we can find one. Try to find one. Where's the gap at? Ah, see that? See that? Ah, see that? You're on the phone. Look at that. See that right here? Boom.
Yeah.
So look at the gap. It gapped up. So what happened? It went up. This was March 6th. It gapped all the way up here. So it opened up here, right? So that's where it opened up, right? Because remember, green's where it opens up, right? Right there. So that gap right there. And then what kind of candle is that? So it opened up right here. So I got to get a line from here to here, right? Here. I go all the way across and look where the gap filled, where it got filled at, right? This order right here. Boom, right in here. This little downtrend right here filled that gap all the way down to here. Almost got all of it. It doesn't clear it all, but it does clear it. Or you can say, well, it gapped over here and cleared this here. That's clearing. So the gap did get filled up, but not all the way. This filled up here. So you could have got this trade and this trade. So you could have had two trades under your belt. This one here, boom, and this one here, boom, right? Based on the gap. That's not even an indicator. That's just price action, right? I'm just looking for gaps in the market. That'd have been one I would have had. So when oil opened, look at this, look at that. See it? I'm not telling you, you can't make this stuff up. Can you?
That
Look at
one's
that.
not filled.
Let's check this one out. So let me come over here, draw that up. So I'm a gapped up, right? So here, gapped all the way up here, right? Boom. So now, let's see if this guy gets filled up. This might be a future order for someone, right? Let's see. I'm gonna do this here, right? But I'm extended. I'm extended both ways, right? So boom, we're gonna go left and right. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we can find it. I need candles in here. All the way to the top. Let's see what we got. Do we have candles in there? Let me lock this up real quick. Let's see if the gap got filled. That's a gap, right? Gapped up. So that means I need to see a gap down. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Ah, look at that. It's trying. It's trying. It tried, right? Tried, but it's still good. It's valid. I needed to be all the way through. That means the whole gap is filled. All right. This is probably a good gap to fill, but I think it could go all the way through this level here. Look at it. Look how it tested the gap. See that there? Can't make that up. Look at how it's testing the gap. Look at that. That's a powerful level, right? Look at all
Mhm.
that. Look at all those touches. And it's trying to.
There
It
we go.
got here. It's almost it got there. It's close to it, right? I want that whole thing filled. I want it spilling over. I want it spilling over. I want to break through and tank to the downside. Here we go. Can we get that? Can we get that? Can we get that? Look at touch it again. Can't make this stuff up, man. Look how deep that is. That's deep. That's not even Spaceman or ADD, but when you bring it in, you'll see, damn, that's powerful. And where we at now? Well, we're still not 98. We're gonna get there because remember, this is June. And you know, oil's in 80 right now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna come down. Look at that. This is June. Okay, I'm still waiting. Still waiting. I know I could have went to a higher time frame, but I'm still waiting. I touch it again. It dipped inside and it just can't feel this. Oh, look at it. Try it again. Now now this is it right here. Right here.
Yeah.
This is it
Yeah,
right here.
yeah, yeah.
This right here. This whole move right here is the gap is filled. So with that, this level is done. Gone. I mean, you could keep it, but it's been filled already.
Yeah.
So look at this guy. Look at this gap. Look at that gap right there. Nice gap. So come here, right? It's a gap down, right? Boom. There, right? So then I'm just going to take the top of the arrow here and this there, boom. So then I gotta look and see. Look and see. Look and see. Came in there, but not really. Came in here, came halfway in and it crashed. That's a nice level, right? You can put a I shouldn't say half gap, but halfway in the level, right? Halfway. Like high like that, boom.
Yeah.
Then hit there. Okay, that's pretty good. That could have been a sell you can take. That's 12:30 in the afternoon, 11 o'clock. How much? I bet that might be a inventory. I wonder if that is
What date?
June
29?
July 29th. I wonder if that's a inventory day.
July 29th is
This is-
not, it's a Friday.
Okay, well, and destroys that theory. Okay, the gap's not filled yet. Let's see. It's at 101. Oh, getting close to it, right? Uh-oh. It's coming, it's trying. When I have no luck here. Brothers and sisters, when I have no luck here, what are we trying to do here? We need to kill the gap. And you're here, see? So imagine this was a level on Spaceman, right? If it comes up here, you know it's gonna tank, right? That's a level that we're looking for it to be filled. That's kind of like a Spaceman level, right?
Lock that
It's been
in.
violated. So if it comes up here, if price comes up here to 100, anywhere in here, you should be looking to sell because it's filling the gap. If it comes in here, it filled the gap, then it should be looking to sell someplace in here because it's going to tank. This is a tank area. So 30-minute time frame, if I go to the 1 hour time frame, is that a tank area still? 4 hour time frame. That's a 30-minute gap. So look at this one here. Damn, that hit right at the level. Look at that. Bounce on the level. That's a strong level, right? Little daily time frame. And look at that. Look at this candle right there. Let's take a look at these candles and see. Remember that was a 30-minute gap up, right? And on the daily time frame, I got down. Excuse me. Look at the candles on here. Look at how it's like. Look at this one right here. How it just wicked right there, and then how this one came down here and wicked.
I'm seeing a lot of high time frame liquidity there.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at how this thing came right up in here and wicked right in there, and then it reversed up, going that way. Look at that. I mean, you can come to weaker time frame and really, if you really want to get jiggy with it and see where my people at, man. That might not be that high. Let's see. There you go. There you go. All right. So what do we got here? Look at that. It came through and broke through, and now it's tanking, right? Weak. So that's kind of how without naked trading. So now we go to the 30-minute time frame, right? And we put the space master on. All right. Then I take all these other indicators off. And then I say to myself, okay, what do we have here? This takes a while for it to load. Okay, so then there's a couple things on here. So I'm gonna go to natural gas and show IB is natural balance. So each yellow dot represents a candle. I didn't know that till I looked at it. So, and the initial balance opens up at 6 o'clock. That's Asian time. That's not a coincidence. So let's see, got one here, boom. That's 6 o'clock. Look at that, 1800, because the indices and the gas open up at 6 here, boom. All right, so you can see this little mini trap box. It's a little yellow box. I don't know if you can see that or not. You see that? So if I come in here and draw a little line around the trap box, see the little trap box?
Mhm.
But take the spaceman off, you'll see that what's price doing right here? What is it doing? What is
Just
this?
ranging, just
Ranging.
ranging.
And what happened? Look how perfect this is here. This here is at 6 o'clock, right? So
Mhm.
when did it break out? You would have entered the trade right here. On the kind of right here. Time is it? That's 11 o'clock. And then what time is this? London is tanking, right? There's a gap right here. There's a gap right there, little gap right there.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a little gap. So that's this. See, that's that little initial balance. So the profile for the 6, and then boom, you would have got in. This is a trap box. You got out. Same thing over here. Here's a buy trap box. So I'm gonna bring this trap box down here, right? That's a buy trap box here. This little area right here. So the 6 and go here. Trap box is like right here, right? 2 yellow lines. Let's see, take it off, right? So I'm gonna bring what happened here. It played around, come back. Actually, this is you can probably make this a little bit more. I like this trap box better because it's right in there, right there. Boom. What happened? It broke out. This candle here broke out. and then went up to the upside. So that's what it does. It traps and it breaks out. It traps, then it breaks out. See the gap right there? It traps, breaks out, and there's mad gaps. Mad gaps in here. Look at this gap right here. Look at this. Gap up, right? See? It consolidates for a long time. And it breaks out of this gap right there.
What time of day, like, go to the gap and see what day, like, is that a Sunday and then it opens? Let me look at my-
26,
Let me go look at that a minute. Look.
1700, 4:30. This is gonna be a weekend thing. Cause this is 17 at 7 o'clock.
That's August. It
28.
was a
That's,
Wednesday. Oh, the 28th. That's, yeah, Sunday.
oh,
Go to the other gap and see if that was a Sunday.
September 2nd.
September
Friday.
2nd. That's a Friday. Huh.
Weekend. So yeah, it gaps
Oh,
on the
yeah,
weekend.
so
Yeah,
then, yeah,
gaps on the
So
weekend. Yeah,
every Sunday it
it
opens up.
gaps up.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a trade right there.
That, I was just gonna say, that's
You
a
don't even need
strategy in
that's a strategy,
itself.
right? That's a gap strategy, right? Everybody know that?
You just gotta know which way it's gonna gap.
Well, I'm saying, okay. So let's look at that. I'm gonna give y'all a strategy right now that you can use. You don't need nothing else except knowing where the gaps are. All right. So let's do this here. Where's the gap at? Let's find it. They open the weekend. Oh, look at this nice gap. That's a sad gap, right? That's sad. I don't want that. That's sad. That's not gonna give you no points. I'm looking
Go
for
check and let's see if that's
monster. Here's a
weekend
monster.
gap.
Here's a monster one here.
Yeah.
You see
All right,
that? It's
what's the
monster.
date?
That's monster. This is
What's the date of that?
July 31st. That's monster. So that's a
Yep, that's
monster
a
gap.
weekend gap too.
So this is a zombie gap. So it got all the way down here, right?
That's a crazy gap.
That's a zombie gap. So I grab my gap box, right? And I move it this way. So where did it get filled? Where's the line here, right? Where did it get filled? Right
So
here.
not only does it get filled
Right.
and retested, but then a whole nother gap forms. Oh, look at that bullish.
Over here. I mean,
Yeah.
here. Right. So this gap got filled right in here. And it got filled up and down.
Well,
Nice.
wait a second, Sherry, let's bring Sherry into this conversation because that gap, and then it just created another gap and another gap and another gap. So there's something to this.
Okay, so this gap here got traded here. So
Mhm.
if I draw a gap box from here to here, right? So this gap got filled here, and it got filled going down. And then, I mean, once the gap gets filled, it's completed. It's
Well,
done its run.
as far as ICT goes, it needs to get filled and then retested through it
Okay,
a
so
second time.
it
So
got
this
filled
got it,
here. So
and
it
then
went
got
here.
it there.
So this is the first run here,
Yep,
and then it got all the way down here,
exactly.
down here. So in here, it got here. And then I guess if it got filled again here, but this could be a level, it's a zone. That's a zone, right? And then here's another gap here, see?
Yep,
This is a zone. You could trade this zone all day. Look at this. You could trade this zone right here, check it out.
yep.
This is what? This is here.
So from 780, what is it, 784 to 830?
Yeah,
About-
that's a nice move on gold. I mean,
That is.
1, 2,
That- On
3.
that gas, that
4?
sure is.
I'm sorry, that's your guys. Yeah, you're right. My fault. Yeah, that's nice. Can't beat that.
Uh-uh.
Can't beat that. Ooh, look at that one. You got two. You got one right here
And
and
one
one right there. And one right here too. 3.
And that's not even all
Ooh, look at that.
Sundays.
I'm looking for a monster gap. That's not too bad. That's okay. That's nice too.
nothing.
That's not bad. Yeah, but I'm looking for monster gaps. Ooh, look at these guys right here. No, that's small. I don't want that. That's not too bad. This is kind of a baby one. But the gap's up every weekend. See,
Mhm.
that's like they're giving you the game. Damn.
So where did it close today, this weekend?
Okay, so let's
And let's see if we can't come up with where it's gonna gap.
well, it all depends on where it opens up. So we don't know that yet. We can just speculate.
Well, where
Oh.
did it close? Let's see how it closed.
All right, so let's see where it is here. All right, so it's at this level here. It's at a level here. So here, right? That's little was that. So it's at a strong support zone.
What's
Breathe.
to the left of that? Let's look and see what's to the left.
Then I gotta draw my line. I have to draw another line here. Because I'm on a 30-minute time frame.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a support line here.
And basically, is that an order block right there?
Probably. I would say if I go to higher time frames. Yeah, see that's level support right there. That's support and resistance, but strong support. I like the strong support there. I mean, it did come up to this level here, but 4-hour time frame is it's a level support. So it's a definitely level support. So if I come to the 30-minute time frame and say, okay, well, let me throw the Spaceman on here real quick and see what we got. All right, so let's look what we got here. Let me get rid of all my other lines and show you how this market maker stuff works. Are y'all still with me or y'all sleeping, man? What's going on? I'm just trying to have some fun on the Saturday, man. That's all. The nerd in me coming out. Okay, so let me see the Spaceman real quick and show you what we got. Show how dope this is. This is natural gas, and they're not even NOS. All right, so the single print's right here, this little blue dot, right? So look at the blue dot, man. Look at how the blue dot. Look at where the price
Yep,
came around the blue
yep.
dot. That is dope as hell, man. Look at that.
Yep.
That's awesome. And look at where it tested of here. So look at this. Look at this one. Just look at the beauty. You gotta look at the beauty of this. You have to be a nerd for this crap.
It stopped right at that gray box. That
You see this,
stopped,
right?
the gray box stopped.
Right here, right? You
Yep,
see that, right? Now,
yep.
let's go back and look at this. Let's look at the observations. So this is what I see, not feel, right? That's my model. What I see, right? So what do I see? There's some eyes in here we can use. I don't know, maybe. Get some eyes in this bitch. Camera. No, that's not good. Airplane.
It's right there. That
That's an
one,
eye.
yeah.
That's an eye.
Yeah, you can use that one.
Boom. All right, there's an eye right there. Look what you see. What do you see here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me just throw the eye right there. All right, and an eye right there. What do you see? Okay, what do I see on this thing here? I see I see they call it single print.
Uh-huh.
Single print is basically a little blue box that's coming from a different side. See this little blue box right there?
Uh-huh.
So I need to come over here and find out. See this gray box right here?
Yep.
This gray box is violated right here. It stopped. Y'all see that? See, I stopped right here, stopped right there.
Right.
Right. So, but it came from the left. Right? Where'd it come from? It came from another blue box. Right here. See, right here. At 6 o'clock. See that? This is where it starts. See that? Okay, so if you did nothing else in your entire career of trading, you would have you're gonna catch this trade here. Watch this. So you here, and it goes all the way over. It touches here. You see where that little red candle touches inside there? That's the first touch, right? Has to come inside the box. Everything else is just retesting off it. So look at the retests. Look at the retest of support.
Yep.
So here's another retest. So if it comes here, you just wait for another retest, bounce this, bounce that. This could have been a nice little trade upside. That's natural gas. You gotta remember, natural gas is nice. Moves.
Yep.
It ain't like no Forex crap. It's a mineral or metal, whatever, energy, whatever they
It's
call
an
it.
energy.
Energy, right. So look at this. Look at this here, boom. I'm right here, right there, boom. The gray box continues because it needs to come inside the box. It needs to come inside your house.
In order to violate.
Right, violation. It bounced here. So I got 2 bounces. And look, I got a red box here. See the red box? This is not this here. This volume
So
here
what's the difference between the red box and the blue box?
means that I need to get another blue box in order for me to see a reversal. This is low. So the blue,
Gotcha.
the
Yeah,
blue is
yeah.
it's blue creates the gray
It's a
box.
strong,
The red
yeah.
is just weak, right? But you can use the red. You can use the red to help you. So look at this. Look at this price action here. Remember, this is no Spaceman. I don't know what the hell's going on, right? It's showing you this in real time.
Okay, take Spaceman off now.
You could draw a support line here if you want to,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like that,
Yeah.
right? But I gotta see stuff. So Spaceman came along and said, "Yo, Jay, check this out." I'm like, "Damn, man, look at this, man." And then you got all these reasons to take the trade. Look at this. It here, and it got a nice little gray box that's going all the way. And he said, "Well, I don't trust this. I don't trust this. I don't trust this. But do you trust the trap box? Look at this beautiful trap box right here. Look at this beautiful trap box right there. Look at that right there."
Yep.
And it broke out and retested trap box, and it went up. That's a double retest. Double one here and level support, and boom, and went up. This is not, remember, this natural gas. Natural gas. So you're gonna get some pips on natural gas. If you do a 0.5, you're gonna can't remember what the price is
You
on
do
it, but
a 0.01
then
and
you'll get
you're
paid.
making a half decent.
Yeah, that's a
It's
trap box.
different than Forex, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now, where's my thing at? I told y'all what I see, not feel. So I need to see. Bring my eye over here so you can see what I'm talking about. Y'all, people say, I don't know, I can't see. You're gonna see this. Look at this. Look how I see. I need 2 eyes, right? Because y'all gonna be knowing, man. I need an eye here. I need the eye to watch our back on the top, right? And I need the eye to watch the top, right up there. Because you gotta see what I'm talking about. So Space Master is off. Look how clear that looks. All right. So this level, gray level, hasn't been touched yet. So it's like not violated. All right. So this could have been traded here. You could have traded this one, or the trap box. So that's 4 trades you could have taken, right? This trade here, not this one so much. Let the day happen. This would have been a nice trade here, right here, 1, 2, and trap box. Okay. And this is what, a 2-day cycle. But look at this gray box here. When this price comes to this gray box, and keep your eye on what it says excess.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna write that in here. Look at this excess here. I'm gonna show you how powerful this is. Excess is a level between what? 7.816. It tells you what it is. Like all you gotta do is read it. 7.792. What does this here mean? Is that a buy or sell zone? Depends, right? We don't know. Where you see it here, what do you say it would be?
For there, it looks like it would be a buy, but you gotta wait and
So
see
then
what
I
happens
move it
when
over, right? So it starts here.
Mhm.
Starts on September 6th. 9/6, right? Like that. That's the begin, start. Right, like that. So then what happens? You go. When does price come in here? These are just the volume profile. They're not candles. You see? They're just covered by the candles.
Yep.
But it covers the Asian session. That's what it does. So you're not even worried about Asian session. You're just worried about everything else. But I mean, it is important. All right. I'm just working on a gray box. So September 6th, how far did it go over till it got violated? It got to stop here. What date is that? Right here. See this candle right here? See this candle came into the gray box and it stomped it out right there.
Yep.
September 16th. How many days is that?
10.
End. So what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? What are we looking for? Then I gotta move my eyes over here, right? So over here, I'll get rid of that one.
Okay, so now it's violated. That level is broken.
All right, so what does that mean for us as traders? What do we do with this? Right? Does this mean? What does this all mean? What does it mean here? What are you looking to see?
If it goes up from there.
So now remember, we want to know, remember, we're looking to see if we can find a strategy how to trade natural gas, right? Give it its eye. So what are we looking for?
A gap up or a gap
right.
down,
Okay, so
a gap.
this is violated right here, but you see this fingerprint's not violated. Put a control. That's from back here someplace, right?
Mhm.
Where'd this come from? How long that is? Damn. See? You don't see no candles nowhere in there, do you?
Wow.
It's probably on a higher time frame, but the point of control will be different because it's a higher time frame. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
You're
Got
getting
some
there,
people.
you're getting
Oh,
there.
there you go.
Yep.
There's some people here. There's some people here. He started right
Okay,
here,
so what's the date?
August
So
8th.
like,
So it's still moving. August 8th is still valid. August 8th, point of control. August 8th. Right, August 8th. Look at those gaps. You see the gaps in there without the volume?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's beautiful. That's tight. See the gaps in there? Look at that. All right, so how do we trade this? What are we looking for? What are we looking for? So this is what I'm looking for. This is what I call ghost gaps. Because what if it opens up here? What if
yep,
it opens up at this level here? Here's a level. Look at the levels. Pass. This one died, right? Died. But it could open up here. It could open up here. Right? It could open up here at this level here, right? That's a little gap right there, right? A gap right there. So it opened up here. See this little gray gap here? It got violated here. It could open up here. Right? Right here. Boom. So I'm gonna take this off because we know it ended here, right? Boom. Right? It could open up in this the trap box. I don't know where it can open up. Right? So I'm gonna take all the lines off. Take these lines off here. So I'm looking to see where it gaps up. So this is what my trading plan is gonna look like. I'm ready for both sides of the trading plan, right? So if the thing gaps all the way up here, say for example, here, right? Then this is a gap that needs to be filled. Agreed?
yep.
So if it's up here, that means it's gonna be dangling around till it fills the gap. So we're gonna want to see this. Look at that here. Here. Right. Okay, so the gap up here, it's gonna dangle around, right? Dangle around, do some weird stuff, right? And then finally
It'd
it's
be
gonna
interesting if
come
it
down,
gapped
right?
down first. It'd be really interesting to
Oh,
get
then-
down.
Okay, let's see. So it'll do that, right? Okay, then what happens? I don't know what that. Hold on, that's what I want. That brush. Okay, go to the brush. Okay, so okay, that's one thing, right? It could do that, or it could get rid of that. It's two scenarios. It can gap up, and it can start up here. Here. It can start up here. So if it starts here, what's going to happen? It's going to create some kind of gap this way, right? That has to be filled some kind of way. It has to fill this way, right? That's that. Right? That's one scenario. What happens if it gaps down? Well, where's it going to gap down to? It could gap down. It could start. What happens if it gaps down to here? Does it take out the PLC?
PLC,
Yes, it does, right?
Yep.
It takes it out big time. What if it says, I'm going to gap all the way down here, homie? I'm taking this dude out. I mean, that's huge gaps. You don't normally get that. But what is this gray area right here? This is a baby gray area. See that?
Mhm.
You got two baby. You got a junior and you got a junior and a
And then
junior
a big
two.
one.
Well, this is a small one too. Compared to these big ones here, that's a baby one. but it's not unviolated. Where's it come from? Comes from over
So
here
that's a
someplace.
gray one and a blue one? Is that
Well,
what I'm
this is an
seeing?
FVG,
Oh, I got you. The blue
but
ones
this,
are refugees.
but look where it is. You got two. So this is a prime time thing here. You got a PLC that hasn't been violated yet, right? And you got a small eeny weeny gray area and a smaller one here, right? And then it goes back to where did it start from? He's here, see? See that?
Yep, yep, yep.
And this one here is, and there's another one down here. See this little one, another one down here? See that? The smaller one stops here, right? But this other one on top of the FVG goes further, doesn't it?
Yep.
Right? Oh, but he got here. See, he's over here now. See,
Mm-hmm.
that's July. So it been, you see where it came from, went all the way up there, right? To July.
Yep.
So you've already got an excess, says what? 7 point, look what the excess say. I think I had put it here, didn't I? Let's see. Nope. What does excess say here for this zone? It says 7 point, it says 7.552, right? Between 7.544. Now get these in your mind, because look, it's coming down this area here. So if price comes down here, see, you're gonna get an excess, right? Level someplace in here. And I got this level here. That's for this down here. But this level here says what, 7.18, right? So what that's telling me is that this is the area to get in for a buy, to go this way. Because if it gaps all the way up, then that probably will be violated, depending where it opens up. So if it gaps up or down, then we will be able to trade the market. So if it gaps this way, right? If it gaps this way, if it gaps down like this, then it's got to gap back up.
All right, I'd love to see a gap down.
So it
take
has
out.
to go up,
Mhm.
and it's going to take out this PLC. This PLC is already out because the gap already down here. Then it's going to take out. Let me take out the top gap, right? Top gap. So it has to be filled. There's a level here, right? So however gas opens up on Sunday, it's all going to depend on what it does. So
When you
that's how I'm
look to the
trading.
left of where it actually came down to, it looks like it still has some sell side liquidity to take out.
Well, look how it's been going. It's been trading between 7.8 and 9. Right?
Yeah,
If you take the Spaceman off, look at how it's been trading. This is just other little indicators I have. This was 30. This was $30. I mean, you can use it, not use it. It's up to you. It doesn't matter.
which one?
This little supply and demand one.
Oh,
But it just gives you more information. Like, well, damn, it's a sell. That makes sense. I guess you can see that without that. So that's how the Spaceman is using natural gas. Natural gas Spaceman is really tight. So let me go to EA. Look at EA. You can see EA. Where I was telling you about wide IBs and thin ones. Damn, look at this IB. Look at this one. Come on, man. Look at this right here. This is what, it's 5 o'clock, right? 5 o'clock right here. I'm gonna draw a line. See, it's loading data. See? So right here, look at this. Boom. Look at that. All right, look at that right there. So I'm gonna take Spaceman off so I can look at this. I'm right there. Look at that. Okay, what does that mean to me? Okay, well, you know what, Jay? You can I slap a line here. That's support right there, right? Boom. Right? Bounce of support went up. How many people? This is what? 6 in the morning now. I wouldn't been up 6 in the morning. That won't work. But if you throw the Spaceman on here real quick, boom. Right? You come over here. When did it break the trap box? It broke the trap box, retested the trap box, went back up, and it wicked into the trap box and it went up. So if you get up at 8:30 for your trade for New York, boom. And then it broke the little PLC and retested it, and you're up to the races.
yeah.
I mean, you're definitely up to races. Look at this one here. Look at this number here. 5 o'clock right here, right? Boom. What happened? Look at this. It broke the trap box. It came and retested a former bottom of a let's balance. Came back into the trap box. Look at them wicks in the trap box. Oh, beautiful, man. It wicked into the trap box. You can clearly see that, right?
Isn't
It
that an
wicked.
orange line? Isn't that a POC up there also?
This one here, but this one violated over here.
Mhm.
So it broke out. Where's it? See, look, it broke out. And it, I bet you the sell signal there. How much I bet? No, I didn't. But I bet you it's high there. Boom. It's at the beginning, but it should be somewhere up there. The EMH crossover? Yeah, see right here. See? So all these those influences. So let's turn off what the man say trash. Say this is trash. All right. Everything's trash. We got nothing, right? What do we have? Nothing. So let me turn. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like turning on the lights in your house. It's dark, right? So turn the lights on. Boom. Oh, I got lower. Oh, okay. I need more lights. All right. What about this one? Not so much. EMAs. EMAs cross. Look at that right here. Look at that. Right here. So the EMAs cross right here. The cross right here. So would you agree right there? And Spaceman say it wicked into this. Damn.
Yeah,
Come on, man. You can't make that stuff up. It wicked right into the Spaceman right here. Boom. And then fill gap. I don't even need that. How about this envelope thing? Is that type of envelope? Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. But you don't have to worry with that. That's dope, man. That's a perfect trade
Mhm.
right there. Perfect trade right there. Right. And then you keep going. I mean, you could practice this thing all day. You can just trade the trap box and wait. This is a long trap box. Sometimes, and it's ranging. That's even better. The more ranging you get, the better the trap box. The thinner and more ranging, that's it. And then you can look at this, like this thing. Look at this thing here. Oh man, look at this, man. Check this out. All right, so a gray box was started here, right? There, boom, right?
Mhm.
So then it goes up and wicks into the trap. This is like a trap box in a way, if you think about it. It's just a gray box. It wicked into the gray box right here. See, right here. Wicked into the gray box. Create a higher low. Then what happened? When next time it comes to the box? Here. Because it's violated, right? So this is violation right here. This is violated right here. So price is violated. So what does it mean when price is violated right here? Let's call it price violation, right? PV for price violation. Right? So what happens on price violation? And what does the access say? Access. What does that say? It's gonna blow your mind, man. Check it out. There's a level. See, that's a zone, right? So the access say ESS, right? Equals what? 1.44544 between, right? 1.44432. Now watch this. It'll blow your mind, dog. Check it out over here. So that's a level right there, right? So what if I can draw me a little rectangle, right? Little rectangle, boom, right? And then I take it off because I don't want to extend it. I want the box itself right there, boom, right? I move the box all the way over to this side where it's right there, boom. So then I go to the top, right? I gotta go to the top to my thing, right? And the top of the coordinate is what? 1.5, 1.44544. That was damn close, wasn't it? And this is 3.2. That's damn close, right? That's the box, right? Right there. See the box? So then I extend the box over, right? But remember, it ended here. But I just want to show you, extend the box here. So what happens to price? What's happening? Price violation is right here, right? Right there. What happened to this? So what happens? So this is the area that you're going to be buying from, right? It does dip in here a little bit, right? Because it's probably trying to take off some people. But look at this. Look at this. See this little red box here? Boom. So that tells you that it's not going any further than that, perhaps. So let's look at this in real time. Let's replay this and see what happens. Right? Because that's how you back test, right?
Right.
This is the area here. So I'm gonna back test it. I wanna get it like right around here somewhere when it forms. Put it right there. All right, so now I'll have this information, right? See that? This ghost. So I'm come here and check it out and play it. Right. So you see what it's doing right now? It's on top of the trap box, right?
Yep.
Okay, what happened here?
Kind of retested the trap box.
And did you see? Now let me go back because you
Actually,
gotta
they're
watch the whole
forming
thing.
new dots. They're forming
Okay,
new
so
dots.
let's go back. Go back. And where are we at? No, let's see. Let me go back. I want to show you what we got here. Here we go. Here we go. Down here. All right. So where we at? I want you to see where's my R levels over here. I want you to see where the excess box gets created. Do I have that here someplace? Where we at? Actually, we're down the date in here. I can't remember what that date was. Let's see here. Here. I'll pick another day. Here we go. Here it is right here. All right. So I want you to see this excess. I didn't probably need to slow it down more.
Yeah, and then actually
gotta
put
see it.
before then.
You have to see. I want you to see when the excess prints, because this is
Right.
the area for the buy. This area is for the buy here. That's what this is. This is your entry into the buy club. This right here. This telling you, yo, man, check it out. That's what this is saying. Get this red dot here. It means weak. This is weak right here. See the weak? This is a weak spot right here. And what happens over here? It comes down to the weak spot, creates a lower low. Boom, off to the races. What time is this? 5 o'clock in the morning? You're not probably gonna be up. But you're gonna catch it in New York. And what? EMA's crossing up? Game time. All right, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna slow this thing down. Let's replay right here on this other day here, right? So I'm gonna go over here and slow it down. So I want you to see when the excess is gonna print, right? Right over here. You'll see all this here. You're gonna see it in real time. Watch this. It's slow, but I want you to see how it's forming. Okay, now watch. Every dot is a 30-minute dot. All right. Spaceman's still like recovering because it has to load data. But this is the trap box here, right? So look at how it plays on the trap box. Right? It's slow. So it went to the trap box a little bit, right? Weak in the trap box, get a higher high there. Bring a higher low, okay. It's still an uptrend, right? Still an uptrend. Yeah, still an uptrend, right? Would you say this is reversal?
I might have gotten out at that second blue or second red candle.
Okay, now look at where the blue line came in. See where I froze it?
Yep.
Boom. Now let's take a look at that. Make sure you look at that and keep that level in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is a single print up there.
Yeah.
So it's going to create a gray box. This low blue creates a gray box. Okay, so what happens?
The little blue creates a gray box.
A gray box, right? But look what you got right now. You got. Is this a reversal or a downtrend?
Well, quite honestly, we didn't look at the high time frame to see even where we were coming from. We started on a 30, so I don't know.
See the little gray yellow dots? Those are all that's a trap box.
Right.
So now the EMA's crossed. You got a higher up there and hit that blueprint, right?
Right.
So you
right.
got a single print. So is this a downtrend? Would you
It
have
could
taken
be
this trade
trend.
here?
I'd have taken it short.
Okay. Who else would have taken this short? We got 9 people on the call.
After that big bearish engulfing, and then the retest of that, I'd have taken it short from that retest.
We have 9 people on here. Y'all can't be quiet. That's the rule. If you quiet, then you got to go. You got to go home, man. Who would have taken this short right here? Don't be afraid to say, I'll take this short. No, don't put no chat box in there. Who would have taken this short? If you want to speak, put a 1 in the chat box. You're taking this trade. This is red. This is a red here. Would you take this trade right here? I would have taken this trade. If I took this trade, then tell nobody who would be mad with me. I'd take this trade here. Right? So if I continue to go down, is this a downtrend or is this a retracement? And look at how it's playing on the trap box. See that? The dots are done, but it's playing on the trap box. Right? So I want you to see where that excess comes.
Mhm.
Still a downtrend in the way, right? I'm waiting for the excess to tell me when to get in the trade. Now it's going kind of the other way in a little bit, right?
It's interesting, it hasn't printed yet. What, puppy, what?
So when does it print?
There we go. Still didn't print. Interesting.
Still going.
Well, it broke structure now, so. Huh,
So when does it print? Well, it's still
it's
loading.
interesting, it didn't print.
It's still loading, so yeah, it probably would have printed before. I don't think the prints were going to get in real time. Maybe not. I don't think you're going to get a print real time, maybe. And that might be a flaw of the program. It doesn't print that. Let's see how it's trapping in this little gray area
So
here.
that gray box was formed from a previous
From
single
back here,
print.
somebody over here.
Mhm.
And wait, right here, see? Right there. See? And it violated right here. It's a violation right here. And look at look what it says. It says access 1.4632. That's the trade to get in here.
Yeah.
But you get in here and the email across and you already see that it's getting ready to go down.
You got that doji right there too, and
Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful price action, man. Look at that. A doji right there. You got a bearish engulf in here. And email crossing right here. Oh, that's down. And you broke the trap box.
hey, hang on one sec. I'm sorry, I have to take this call. Give me 1 second.
You broke the trap box and it went there. It's going down. Yeah, that's nice, man. Look at that.
Hey, John,
Yeah.
what does the excess mean?
This is to me, what this tells me is this is your gray box here.
Uh-huh.
And this is a entry level into a trade when this is violated. If it doesn't
Okay.
if it doesn't break, because it could have went this way. Right? What if it broke this way and went up this way? See how it wicked here and it went down? It could have
Yes.
went up here. But then this is still in play Well, not really, because this will probably be violated because if it comes back down, then you can probably trade in this area here. But by that time, you might have another level someplace. But this is playing right here. So this little excess area, excess to me means this is the area you trade, you get into a trade. So you take a short right here, which you see is going down.
I got you.
Um, that's probably all you would have got is this trade from here to here. But that's a nice little trade here, scalp. How many pips is that? That's 116 pips. That's not bad. I'll take that. Probably here. 106 pips. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That means you did that means you did a good day. That's a good day on EA. It ain't Nas, but it's too good. And it came back to retest the trap box. And then it broke it. See how it's retesting the PLC
Yeah, I see that.
and it rejected off it. See how it's rejecting off it?
Yes.
Got a higher high. Look at that. Look at that. That's a trap box up here, isn't it? This is a trap box right here. This is the consolidation trap box right here, right? Right in there. And it violated the PLC because you can see it's breaking out. So it's breaking out of the trap box. So this would have been an entry here. This candle broke. This didn't retest it, but you could get in here. So this has been an entry here. Let's see how that plays out.
Are you using the standard settings or did you make some modifications
Make some modification on the tick sides.
on the Spaceman, on the,
Yeah. See, look at that. Right, that's a little uptrend, right?
Yep.
Ain't a little uptrend. So you scalp this. So this is the perfect example of break, and it's above the red EMA. But this is 6 o'clock, so I wouldn't be trading this at 6 o'clock. Little uptrend, right? Okay, so look where it rejected at. It rejected exactly at 1.477. This is the top of this little blue box here. See that?
Yep.
And this is a violation of the little gray area. It's a small little gray area. It's teeny weeny. You see the little gray right there?
I see it.
So it got from somewhere. It started from somewhere, right? This got violated, and then no, this has been a perfect entry here on a violation. Boom. How long does it go? 47 400. Look at that, all the way over here. Look at that. Damn, nothing. Oh, wait. Got some over here. Hold on now. Got some people over here, right? Oh, not really. It goes all the way over here, see? All the way in August. So you see, oh, it might be over here. Nope, still not. There's a place where it started. Over here, see? So this is August 5th. So August 5th, see, right here. Right here, August 5th. And look at the level. It says excess is 1.4716. Damn. And you got in at what? At 14700. Look at that. That's right here. 146. That's the level right there. 147. That's it right there. Damn, that's nice. This right here told you when this level got printed, it tells you, look out. When it comes back at this level, you're getting in a trade. And what did it do? It wicked right at 14700. You can't make this up, man. It wicked right at 14700. Right here. Right? Actually, no, it's up here. Oh, my bad. I'm tripping. 14700. a candle wicked right at 1.4 and it dropped. Look at that. It dropped. Look at that. It wicked right at 147,400 and it dropped. Can't make this stuff up, man.
When it's that precision, you know that's a market maker.
Well, if it's that precision and I didn't take the trade, then I'm gonna quit trading. It's my last day trading. That's market maker all the way, right?
Yeah, I see it. Can you share what your settings are, John, while we're waiting on Debbie to come back?
This is what I use for Forex, but you have to tweak it. But that's what I use for Forex. This and these colors. But I do everything on 30-minute time frame. I'm stuck on 30-minute time frame.
Okay,
For me anyway, unless I do it something else.
okay, thank you.
And then it comes back to this trap box. Look, it's bouncing off the trap box again. It broke the trap box here. See, that broke. That's another trap box break here. Okay, from over here. So this is a break and retest right here. Right here is a break and retest. So this should tank. This is a break and retest right here. Right in this area right here. This should continue tanking. Let's see if it does. Let's see if it follows price action the way it's supposed to follow it. Look at that. Beautiful. That's beautiful, man. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. All right. It retested the trap box. Okay. Okay. Well, that's all you need right there. That's what been your trade right here. I mean, and it bounced right on the POC. Look at this. Damn. It bounced right on this blue box level. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. It bounced right there. Come here, you're scalping. So you're just trying to get crumbs. You trade from here to here. Trade from here to here. That's another 146 pips. So you just got 150 on this day, and you got 100 the other day. That's 200 in 2 days, right? You're chilling. Can't beat that. That's 250 pips right there on 2 days with two entries based on this here. Can't beat that, man. You really can't beat that. It's still going down. So it would have been a third entry when it crosses here. If it closes below the red, then you take another trade. And now it's kind of stuck in no man's land. Because technically, this is still a downtrend. You technically think about it, it's still a downtrend here, like this. Even though this printed late, you still would have taken the trade this way. Because this here ended, and you would have got in here. Now you see you got a new gray box, right? There's another gray box here. And it's telling you to get in at 4588 down here someplace, right? Let's speed this up a little bit. When does the gray box get violated? Should be right there. But it didn't because it's the first hit. Well, this is the first hit. Second hit, see, now the Spaceman is loading late, but you see this is a violation right here. So what did it say? To get in at 455.88, right? What's this? If you jump in at 4, remember the level is, the lowest level is 4, 45, 888. Right there. Right in here somewhere. And then you take the buy up, right? Take the buy up. So it's just going to continue to go up. Remember, you're scalping. So some people wouldn't take this trade. I would have taken this trade here.
Yeah.
I would have taken the trade right here. Once this thing hit, boom, that's 36 pips. 40 pips, you can't beat that. So that's 290 pips I got in 3 trades. You're killing it. Chilling. But see, this would have been a retracement. So you're still in the downtrend, see? You're still in the downtrend. So this would have been tricky if you had to be sniper. Otherwise, you would have just been in the trade holding it from the sell. So you got to be mindful of that. Then you got to look to see what time you're trading too. It's 9 o'clock. Yeah, moving nicely, 9, right? So you also got to look to see what time you're trading. So these powerful things are these different tools. I said market maker tools are powerful when you're trading this.
John, what are your 2 EMAs that you're using there?
9 and 9.
9 and 9, okay. Yellow and red is a 9 and 9? I
No,
don't-
21 and 50.
Yeah.
But you can use 9 and 9s. It means it's closer.
Nah, but
It just hugs price.
yeah.
Oh, look at this beautiful thing. Another example of a breakout trade box, trap box. Look at right here. Look at this. Boom. Look at that right there. And look at that nice wick right here, wicked inside the trap box.
Nice little pin bar there.
And then it broke and retest and up to the races. Look at this. Okay, now you got this level up here. How many pips is that, man? Are you chilling, man? You'd jumping right here, boom, and you would have had another 80 pips. Come on, man. This is in the morning. This is you. I mean, if you'd have been up at 6 o'clock, you'd have caught this. But if you got up at 8, you still would have caught it. But that's, I mean, you might not be up from 6 to 8. So I would have missed that, but that's okay. Look at that nice trap box. Another, this is the same person here. It went in, so it went in and back into the trap box, and then the thing is breaking out the trap box. Broke back in, and now it's doing some weird stuff. Look at that. Tanking, man. I mean, this is another example right here. Look at that. A trap box right here, and a trap box right there. Oh, it's a beautiful trap box, man. Look at that beautiful trap box. And look, the lower part of the candle is below the trap box. That's a clear trap
Yep.
box violation. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful,
Mhm.
man. And a retest. Oh, you right here. You get in on the trap
Yep,
box.
that's nice price action right there.
And then you get the EMAs crossing. Oh, damn.
Exactly. Next
Oh,
confirmation.
man. That's next level confirmation. Then all the way
Yep.
down here. Damn, that's 100 pips. And I bet you're still going, see. Damn. Ooh, Lord. Look at this. Damn. Wait a minute.
Yep.
How many pips? Oh, jeez. It's from bottom of the trap box all the way down. Oh, you can't make this up, man. Look at this. Let me go here. Look where it ends, right at the blue level.
So what does it mean when is that a blue
Man.
dot? Is that a blue
Yeah,
dot at the bottom?
beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at that. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Damn, that's beautiful. Ooh, man, that's beautiful there, man. Look at that. 138 pips. So that's 250, 138. That's was it 388 pips, man. Come on, man. I know you're tripping, dog. Look at that. It came right to the blue dot. Boom.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I don't see a blue dot there. I didn't see the blue. That's what I was asking.
It's a little one.
Oh, cool.
It's a little baby one. Small, but let's see if it stays. We don't know. Let's see if it stays. It's moving too fast now. See, we got to catch it up a little bit. Let's see what you got. Damn, look at that support level. Damn, that was a news candle. Might be a news candle. I don't know what that is. Damn, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's a wide gap there. See, that's a wide see that? See that yellow dot here? That's wide. See that? That's too wide because it's a candle. The
Yeah.
news candle created that, so that's bad. The news candle created this. And that's crazy. Because if you take it off, hey, that's a news candle.
Yeah,
That's
just to, yeah.
But what does that tell us? That's
What time of
imbalance
day
right
was
here,
that? What time of day was that?
right at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's a news candle.
Oh,
So here's imbalance right here. So this is a trade idea right here. It's gotta fill that gap sometime during the day, whatever. Let's see. Let's see if it fills that gap.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't fill the gap. But it will eventually. Here we go. Oh, yep. Yep, there it is. There it is. It's gonna fill that gap. Watch, it's gonna
But
come
see, now,
down.
did you see the ADD print to the green side when that was a red candle?
Yeah,
That's,
sometimes it does
that's,
that. Look at that. It's slowly filling that gap, man. Look at that. Dang, look at that. It's right there.
mm-mm.
Consolidating right now. Let's see. Okay,
Didn't go
well,
near the gap.
this doesn't, but it's close. That's close. That's close. That's let you know that it's trying. It close. That's close.
And what's weird is that POC just formed.
And that's close, but I take that. That's I take that. I'd take that trade from here. 3:30 in the morning. Well, I don't want to be able to 3:30 in the morning, so that probably wouldn't have worked. But it's still valid. Hasn't been violated yet. So
It
you
has
still
not been
right.
violated.
So you're still in the game. You just okay. Well,
Hmm.
still in the game. Still in the game. See, it's trapping in the trap box. It's
Right.
trapping in the gap box. That's what it's doing. It's trapping. This is trapping here. Trapping in the gap box. So if you get a trap in the gap box, then that's even more spicy. And look at that. Look at that. This orange level here. Look at this orange level right here. What is that? Where'd that come from? That's coming from Soldy. See that? Right on the sold, that's on the high out there. Oh, Spaceman, man. Let's see. Dang. Look at that right there. Look at that. Look where it starts right there. Yeah, that's nice. I still got a gap box here that need to be filled. Still waiting. Oh, that's a future trade. Yeah, that's beautiful.
And
Okay.
actually it formed one of those IBs, right? Is that what that bottom yellow set of lines is? Yeah,
Oh man, look at this. It broke
that's
this
what
trap box here. So it wicked into the trap box and then it went away. And you got the so
So
wick into the trap box.
that,
Retest of the
that
trap
level is
box.
valid.
And then EMA crossing. You good.
Mm.
That's pretty good, man. And then they broke another trap box.
Yep.
So you got two trap boxes. You got trap box to the upside and another day, another trap box. It's kind of wider though. It's wide. But still a break and close the retest. So now it's wicking at this level up here. Let's see. Oh man, it rejected hard. That's a rejection. That's a hard rejection right there. Right here. That's hard rejection. Let's see if it respects it. Oh yeah. See that? Look at that. It respected this big time. This nice been a nice little. It looks right there, the blue. Still hasn't. Still waiting for it to. It's coming back into my gap box. No. No, it's in the gap box now. Now entered the gap box. That was the zone. Well, bounce off the gap box. So it's having a hard time trying to fill the whole entire gap, and sometimes it won't. but that's a level we can keep. Let's go back up again. See how it's bouncing off the gap box. So that means it's a decent level. This is September 16th. That would have been a nice trade here, man. Right here. This would have been a nice trade here. This is a perfect example of a break and retest of the trap box. It broke out, retest, and boom. And then they got the EMA cross right here. Damn. And it broke this. This is a previous PLC, right? That's been violated, but you can still use it as a break and retest. Clearly broke this and kept going. See, that's powerful, man. This would have been a fake out in here. That would have been a fake out in here because it broke the trap box, but this is a long candle. We came back. So this would have been a fake out here. This could have been a loss. Not every trap box breakout is going to be a winner. This would have screwed somebody if you didn't understand this here. Oh, it broke out. So you got this candle here. How many pips is that candle? Sometimes you just want 10 pips, man, right? That's not bad. I would have taken that.
Progress.
You have to be sniper on that one though. But that's it. Oh, that's it, right? There's no more data. All right, so where do we go from here? How do we trade this? If I wanted to trade this, how do I trade that?
So there's a big old gap down below. It's got
Right,
the blue single print right down there.
So it still hasn't filled this gap up yet.
It's basically broken out and retested that upper IB yellow lines.
Here, right?
Yeah,
So it depends on where it opens up at.
yeah.
I mean,
So Jamar and Sherry have a study session going on at 7. Are you going to join?
most likely. I mean, a regular Zoom, or it's going to be on
Yeah,
trader thing.
no, it's a Zoom.
So we went over natural gas setups, right?
Mm-hmm. And EA
We went over EA
and,
setups
and GJ, right?
and went over GJ setup. Okay, look, it's creating this support level here, right around the blue box, right there. So it has to. So this is the trade plan has to be open up and retest. Then it should go to somewhere up here somewhere. These are targets, right? This is retest here, right? Retest are here. And then it should go up to targets. So where are the targets? These are all targets here. These little gray boxes here. So I can draw a zone because they're former targets. So there's a target in here and here. So that's the first level here. So the entry's here, anywhere in this zone, and you're taking it up to here. So your take profit is going to be somewhere in this area here, right?
Which is an FVG.
Right. So this one here need to be taken out. So it might take it out here. So that's one there. That's the level. Another level's here. This former one here, right? That's one. So that's target number 2. Here somewhere. Here, boom. Oh, it could be at this trap box too, right? Never know. But I'll go here for now. Then you've got another PLC up here somewhere, right? So that's target 3. And these targets might not get hit. They might not get hit. But you know, you mark them up to see what you got. What you got? That's the thing about that. Okay. So get rid of this. So target 3 is up here. Target 3 is up here, right? Boom. And then we're target 4. Target 4 is another area of 2 gray boxes not on each other. That's on the zone up here. That happens to be the trap box, right? A little bit of trap box. Happens to be the trap box. So that's going to be number 4, up here, the trap box. See here, right in here. That's another level here. May not get that far. And then you got a PLC right above that, right? A fresh PLC. This is a fresh PLC because it was from Friday, right? So then there's a level up there. So you got all these targets up there. Like you got another target up here, right? And then you got a single print up here, right? This huge single print here, this big blue area, that's right there because that wick happened up there. So then you got another level up there.
So let me ask you, is that blue right there at that
This
lower
here,
level?
this,
No, go down lower. Go down lower and,
this
yeah,
one?
no, right above it.
This.
Yeah, is that a single print?
I would
Is that-
say no, but I could be wrong.
Right.
I would say no. I could be wrong. I had to accept that. Oh, you're welcome. So those are all my levels I got. And I got another single print. I got a PLC up here. So damn, you got a lot of targets up here, man. Right? That's a lot of targets. That's nice. And then of course, this could all go against you. And it could break and close down here. So I need to see a break and close down this way. I want to see a 4-hour candle break and close here. Somebody's doing a study hall now. Here, boom, and then where the target's at.
Yeah, why don't we go to that? That's gonna be interesting.
Oh, well, I won't be able to go to that.
What are you doing?
I gotta do the rap world stuff.
The rap world stuff.
It sounds like it's some crazy thing. I might tune in. Who's Jamar? He's one of the admins.
No, Jamar's good. Jamar, he's in our chat.
He's gonna record it.
I'm sure. I'm
Oh,
sure.
Here.
Join it for a
One
little
here,
while.
One here. And then yeah, I think I'll swing in there real quick. Here. I'm gonna send that video to you, the one I did earlier.
Yeah,
Or
that
should,
would be cool.
or should I put it
Text
on
me when you
YouTube?
get home.
Should I put it on YouTube? Here.
No,
No, come on, man.
no, not that one.
That'd be exclusive chat box. Come on, man. I just sent it to you. This one I'm putting on YouTube. This one here. This is YouTube worthy.
Okay.
But the other one I'll send it to you via WeTransfer or something. All right, so that's the lookout for DJ. It's pretty good. I like that. I'm gonna actually save these settings to see what happens, man.
Save the charts.
Yeah. Take a long
Screenshot
shot.
it. Yeah,
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, you're right. That's beautiful. Let me I will.
screenshot that.
Yeah, I didn't even do USD CAD, man. I did oil.
Save that and let's do that later. I want to go to the, I want to go listen to what, I like when Sherry is explaining things.
All right. Natural
Sherry's
gas,
got a lot
sunset,
to,
SPX. All right.
but I want to do this too.
Yeah, this is dope. You just do this on Saturday and then you're all set. Then you just let the cards fall where they may.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for the I'm telling you, this is a play here. I told not that play over here, but this is a play right here. I'm telling you, this is going to be a play down the road. This is a setup. Where's it at? When it gapped up, man, that gap, I was telling you, need to fill. Where you at, man? This has got to be filled. I'm telling you, this is it here,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
This is it. So I don't know. But yeah, I'll save this. I think people are leaving, but I'll join the other one here. Let's see what I got. I got what I call it, Spaceman. I don't know what I call the other one, Spaceman. What did it? Okay, I'll figure it out. Call this one Spaceman Complete or something like that. I don't know. Call it Spaceman. I don't know. You gotta call this thing. What should I call this video? Spaceman. Volume profile. Explained on what Forex pairs. I say explained. Completely explained. How about that? Completely explained. All right. Well, that concludes my little presentation for today. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Hold on. Am I still online here? Okay, yeah, I lost my voice. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. And this is the Spaceman volume profile completely explained. And I hope you have a great day. And I will see you on the other side. As they say, love, pace, and hair grease. How about that? What I lose my thing here? Did I lose my thing here? No. There it is. All right. So I don't know if y'all heard me, but I hope you have a good night. And
Okay, you too. Thanks much.
Call me,
love.
text me later.
All right. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Have a great one.
All right.
Bye.
Let's see. Let me just record this real quick. Let's see.